Overstimulation.
We got some Halloween stories since Halloween is right around the corner.
Halloween me next.
Halloween me now. Anybody have a
Is this okay?
Halloween story that they like to share? Improv? I don't know. I just thought of it at the top of my head.
Uh, I feel like I told y'all this before. I don't know if I did not. I think I told y'all this. We used to live in Virginia, and there was like this back road that had like a hill. And right next to it was like this like marsh, but like swampy ish. Like you know how swamps look like with all the skinny ass trees and shit. So it was like during Halloween. Mom goes down this hill and she tells us that a school bus drowned, like all the kids drowned in the school bus in that swamp. Why this lady proceeds to go down the hill and then the car turns off. She said, I can't move. Look, you see the bus right there. The bus is still in the water. Me and my sister panicking. She's like, please, can you start the car? Please start the car. Start that car. Mind you, this is in the middle of the road. Multiple cars are passing us, but we're still in the road. I'm
What
like,
the
why are you
hell?
doing it? Like, start the car. She's like, I can't. It's not. And then the car's like, do, 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 do. I'm like, start that car. She's like, look, they're coming. Me and Khadija crying. At this point, we're about to get out the car. Mom's like, all right, I'm just playing. Turns the car on and starts driving. It's like, oh my God, y'all get so scared fast. Me and Khadija shitting brakes in the back because you stopped the car while all the other cars moving. Why are we stuck? So yeah, that's my scary story.
100 trail 1 year with them people, and I almost fought one of them people. They had a chainsaw, and I just seen the corner, and that's when I knew I can't go to them.
That's what I do. I can't go to them no more.
I was ready to throw hands.
Yeah. I mean, but they
So,
had a
Like, please.
chainsaw.
and they came up from the side,
That's
See, I don't
good
like
to
that
know.
because
and
I
by the
can't touch
time I really looked, motherfucker was this close, and I was this close. So,
I like that. I might come be by you.
I
Yes, I know I'm protected.
and me being that close,
I mean, if
I
I
think
go,
I sped walked through the
got your back.
whole thing. Like whatever was coming for me, they couldn't. I sped walked through the whole thing. I left everybody. Phew.
I left everybody.
They came out and was like, "What happened?" I said, "That chainsaw next to me happened. I had to go.
That man.
I can't go to
I had to go."
those either because I keep a shank on me and I get scared real easily. So I will stab you. And there's no like, oh, I'm just playing because you're already bleeding. Because you should be playing like
Yeah,
that. So I don't
yeah,
put myself in situations like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't get scared. I just be ready to on sight.
Yeah, no, I'm scary, so I'm always ready. Video here we got Halloween horror stories. Make sure we can hear it in the chat.
This is a disturbing memory from my young childhood. I was about 7 or 8 years old. My mom would usually take my brother and I that I
That's
never
There
really
you go.
understood. His
amazing.
There
sister was like 20 years old. There was a big gap between them. She was always his caretaker, it seemed, whenever I was at his house.
you
His
go.
house always smelled like cat, and his sister always had a different guy over, it
I'm
seemed
supposed to
like.
smell like that.
His sister was always
That
cold to me, in the sense that she'd never acknowledge me or say hi or anything. Sean's dad was never in the picture, and his mom, I believe, was always working out of town, I guess. I only met Sean's mom a few times. We never really stayed in touch for long enough for me to figure all of this out. Anyway, my mom dropped me off at Sean's, expecting that Sean's mom would be trick-or-treating with us. After saying goodbye, I went into his house. Johnny was already there. We all had big pillow sacks to fill with candy. This was around the time that I learned that neither Sean's mom nor sister were coming with us to supervise. I was young, so I sort of felt slightly uncomfortable knowing that Johnny and Sean would be leading the way, but at the same time, I felt a sense of excitement that we'd have more freedom. I knew for a fact my mom would not have approved of us going unsupervised, though. So eventually, we were off into the neighborhood, walking around doing our rounds door to door. Quite a few people asked if we were alone or where our parents were, and Johnny would always be the one to use the same lie, that his mom is up ahead with his sister. It worked every time. This was on a Friday, so we didn't get to start at trick-or-treating until around 5 o'clock. But we didn't have school the next day, so we intended on going until our pillow sacks were completely full. We took a break after a couple of hours and went to Sean's, where he heated up a bunch of frozen pizzas. At the time, I was so jealous of the apparent freedom he had in his house, not having parents who cared about what he did. But looking back now, I count myself super blessed to have grown up in a household with 2 strict parents. After we hung out at his house for an hour and watched Halloween specials on Nickelodeon while eating pizza and candies, Johnny eventually was picked up by his mom, but Sean and I wanted to keep going, so we eventually headed back out for round 2. It was dark out now, and it had to be past 8 p.m. There were a lot less trick-or-treaters now. We tried to go to certain blocks we hadn't gone down yet, which meant straying further away from Sean's house. We found a block we hadn't touched yet and continued knocking on doors. Some houses didn't answer at this hour, and mostly everyone else had a comment about us being alone or how it's getting late. We noticed a man pushing a stroller a couple houses down behind us. He was walking very slowly in our direction, probably a dad trick-or-treating for his young child. As we continued going door to door, the man with the stroller got closer. Eventually, we heard him going shh and singing softly. Eventually, he caught up to us, and he said, "How's the trick-or-treating going, boys?" And we replied, "Good," at the same time. And then he said, "It's pretty late. I'm on my way back to my house. I can give you guys the rest of my candy." Sean and I looked at each other with telling faces, as if we just hit the jackpot. Sean asked what kind of candies, and he said a bunch of bags of different things. He said he didn't get to give much away because he wanted to take his daughter out for a trick-or-treat stroll. He did have a bag dangling on one of the handles of the stroller, which was filled with some candies. The stroller was fully covered by a folding piece on the top, so we couldn't see his daughter. He said she's asleep and he didn't want to wake her up, but he pointed ahead and said his house is just up this way. So we followed behind him as he pushed the stroller. He was walking a little faster now. As we walked, I realized there was next to no one else out at this point, even though it was a Friday night. It seemed like a quieter side of the neighborhood. The man talked to us as we walked, asking us questions. What part of the neighborhood we were from, where we went to school, basic stuff. I let Sean answer most of the questions. Him being even just a year older than me at that age, I felt like he was the one who should take lead. On multiple occasions as we walked, the man would lean into the stroller and talk in a high pitch to his daughter, then he'd turn back and smile at us. We finally made it to his house. He led us up the walkway with the stroller and unlocked his door. After he opened it, he brought the stroller with his daughter inside first, and then invited us to come inside. Sean led the way, so I followed. I was the one to ask if we could leave the door open.
Okay, hold on. I had a little side conversation with Ricky, so I'm trying to figure out why in the fuck these people did walk back with this man to his house.
Thank you.
Did I? I mean, I clearly I missed something because I had a side
No,
conversation.
no. That's what they did. That's what they doing. They ain't think twice about nothing. They just walking and talking.
Talk
Okay.
about, oh, we were excited after he said he has all these different candies. Why'd you think, oh, maybe we shouldn't? Not one thought.
Okay.
Where's the parents then teaching they church? Just go ahead and hit play. But no, you heard everything right. You didn't miss nothing.
Okay.
Ricky didn't do nothing.
Okay.
He did absolutely everything right.
All right.
Shout out to Ricky.
Okay, come on.
Open. And the man paused and then said, "Yeah, of course." He said he'll be right back as he goes to get the candy bags. He pushed the stroller into the middle of the living room, only about 10 feet away from where we were standing. I nudged Sean because I felt uncomfortable. I whispered, "Why would he leave the candy so far away?" Sean didn't respond. Instead, he turned toward the living room and then walked up to the stroller. He lifted up the folding part that was covering the baby, and he looked disturbed. He hurried back to me, whispering, "Let's go." He was full on running once we got outside, and I followed behind, which was a bit tougher because we had those heavy pillow sacks. I still was confused about what he saw, but just then, we heard a woman's voice yell, "Excuse me." It was one of his neighbors. She came running over to us and asked if we know that man, and it was at this point that Sean spilled the beans and said he offered us his leftover candy, but he was pushing a stroller with a fake baby in it. I remember getting goosebumps as he said that. The woman said, "Yeah, that man doesn't have a child. I saw you walking by with him." She took us to her car and drove each of us home. I know, getting into a stranger's car after that was another questionable move. The woman came to my front door to talk to my mom about what we just told her. My mom was distraught. After I told her every last detail about the night, she sent me to my room while my parents called the police on that man. My parents never told me anything about what happened after that. I believe they wanted to shelter me from any more exposure to the situation. My mom didn't want me going over to Sean's house anymore, and I know she had quite a bit to say to Sean's mom. I did see Sean at school once in a while still, and we'd remain cordial, but our friendship was never the same after that night.
Damn.
I bet.
I wonder what the hell he's seen.
A
He
fake
said it's a
baby.
fake baby.
Oh, damn! How I missed that. That was all over.
Yeah, I didn't see what who
Like,
the first one was by or whatever, but I need for him to ask these people why, because that's your fault. Like, see, I don't put myself in situations. You know, like, why are you? Cause for candy, you finna get kidnapped for candy.
My
like, you
thing,
gotta know.
no alertness signals,
So I'm
nothing
saying,
went off.
he did at the very end. Alert went off when you're already standing in this man's home, and he talking about I'll be back. So now your alert system comes out when the man is no longer there, but you're in his house.
The
Not
alert
even that. When
system,
he told him, when he told the man, "Can you leave the door open?" That should have been your sign right there. Right? Why? Why are you going
no,
inside?
no. The
Why are you
sign should
going
have been
inside?
the sign should have been when they was walking and they noticed him from they walk and he was following them the whole time, getting closer and closer.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
They noticed the man a while ago before the
Until you
streets
got
got
close
too
enough.
empty. They
Right.
seen that man already.
Right. So you that was number one.
They should have turned
You lucky your
around.
friend checked too. You so lucky your friend walked up and checked to see if that baby was in there or not.
Right. You still over here wondering what the fuck is what.
Exactly. Worry about some damn candy. And then you talk about it's hard to run with all the candy you got. So you thought you were gonna take more candy and get away?
Greedy. See, look what greed get you. Look what greed get you.
They was finna be in the car seat.
Right.
Hello.
For the next damn person.
Hello.
All right. So I guess they got Carla talking about some shit she done been through.
Carl, I got a cousin named Carl.
I don't know nobody named Carla. I ain't gonna hold you.
What you
I
do?
got a cousin named Carla, and then her name on TikTok is the Juice is Sweet. And I was like, who the hell is this? They was looking at my page. I said, who is this? And I look, I said, oh Lord, it's my cousin. I
Look.
want to
Oh.
know that the Juice is Sweet. Oh my God.
Oh.
The juice is sweet as wow.
It's-
Just that pop that
Pop that coochie.
child tea. You know you are.
Right.
You know you
You know who you are, goddammit. There you go. Come on. Okay, so story two.
The Juice is
It was Halloween night,
At the studio.
2016. I was tasked by my parents to
Mhm.
hand out candies to all the kids for the
It was
day.
that song,
My mom bought a
Legs.
million bags of candy that I knew we'd have left over for weeks, and I'd be the one regrettably munching on them for days, if not weeks to come, as I was trying to lose weight. I always told my mom she went way overboard with the candies. The house was in a cul-de-sac on a dead end. We hardly got any trick-or-treaters usually. However, we did have some loyal kids who'd always come to our house knowing how much candy we'd give. Halloween was on a Monday this year. I was in college. I conveniently had Mondays and Wednesdays off this semester. So the first half of the day, I went to the gym and then worked on my assignments for class. It was always around 4 p.m. that the sound of kids outside would indicate that trick-or-treaters were out. The first time the doorbell rang was, I guess, somewhere between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. The day went as you'd expect. There's nothing interesting about handing out candies all day to little kids and my dog Vito barking like crazy every time the doorbell rang. I'd say from the first trick-or-treater to 8 p.m., there were maybe 10 to 15 total. As I said, that cul-de-sac was out of the way for people to come. It was more effective for trick-or-treaters to pass it and just keep going straight.
There we go.
It being a Monday night, things quieted down much earlier than usual, I'd say. I got enough homework done, I put a dent in my projects, and so I had some of my mom's leftover stew and went to my room to watch Game of Thrones. I was literally 2 episodes in when I heard the unexpected sound of the doorbell. Vito started barking again. I looked at the clock and it had to be like 9:30. This was definitely beyond the cutoff time for trick-or-treaters. I went downstairs to the front door and opened it. On the other side of the glass storm door was a very tall man in a clown costume with a very scary-looking mask. I knew it was a man just based off the frame of the person. He was alone. He waved at me and then pointed at the brown sack he was holding. It looked basically empty. I didn't open the storm door. I just said through it, "Sorry, we don't have any more candy," and slammed the door shut. I locked it right away. I instantly regretted opening the door. I genuinely thought it was just some kid or an unfortunate mother or father who worked late and wanted to get some last-minute trick-or-treating in with their kids. Whoever I just saw on our stoop was not a kid. Hell, it didn't even look like a teenager. The frame of this person was massive, and the clown costume just made him look even bigger. Thankfully, I didn't grab the candy bag before opening the door, so he couldn't see that I was lying. I hovered by the door for a bit just to listen and see if I'd hear footsteps walking away. But not only did I not hear him walk away, he rang the doorbell again. Vito once again started going ballistic. Vito's a rat terrier. His bark is not intimidating, nor would he ever actually defend the home from an intruder. I picked him up and carried him upstairs after turning off the lights downstairs.
Little baby,
This was my half-assed attempt at getting him to think I was absolutely never opening that door again tonight. I put Vito in my room and shut the door so he wouldn't keep barking. I stood at the top of the stairs listening, and then I heard through the front door, the storm door being forced open, like there was a loud snap implying that the latch may have been broken from force. I then heard both knocks on the front door, and then the doorknob moving around. At this point, I decided to hide my room. I was incredibly unsettled. I texted my family group chat about what was going on. No one answered though. Of course. I knew that whoever that was had to get bored. I would have texted all my guy friends asking who it was, but all my guy friends are short. I resumed the episode I was watching. I was truly just trying to pretend he wasn't there. What else was I to do? The doorbell rang once again, though. This was a nightmare. I kept telling Vito to shush. I had my blinds closed too. I didn't want that fucking clown knowing what room I was in. I tried calling my dad, but he didn't pick up. I called my brother, who picked up saying he wasn't alone, and I knew that meant he was with a girl. I told him check my texts. There's some guy dressed as a clown at the door, and he won't go away. My brother said it's a Halloween prank and to just ignore it. He seemed like he was in a hurry to get off the phone, so I hung up. I hoped he was right. It honestly...
He said so. He not gonna call the police.
Right.
No, they never do.
made the most sense to be a prank. So after a few more minutes of sitting on the edge of
everybody
my
but the
bed,
police.
anxious, the doorbell did not ring again. I finally felt safe to relax again and lay back down. I started drifting away slowly, so I turned off the TV to allow complete silence and darkness in the room. And very shortly after that, I drifted to sleep. I don't even think I was asleep long enough to enter REM state and have a dream when I woke up to Tito growling and quietly barking, as he would do when he was waiting for approval from one of us. I told him to be quiet, and he stopped. I looked to see what he was looking at. He was looking at the window. I listened. There was a sound coming from like right outside the window. The slightest thumping sounds. And I could almost swear the sound of something rubbing on the window. My bedroom was on the second floor of the house. It's not like anyone could be outside my window, but I wondered what it was. I got up and pushed open the blind on my window, and boy was I wrong. That man dressed as a clown was at my window. All I could see was that horrific mask on the other side of the glass. He tilted his head as he looked at me, screaming my lungs out. Tito didn't even bark from what I remember.
You just opened up
I
the motherfucking curtain.
I ran with my phone out of my room and to my parents' bedroom, where I locked the door and dialed 911.
Bitch, are you dumb?
I was too shook to even cry. My whole body was shaking and my voice was trembling as I spoke to the 911 operator. I must have asked the operator once every 20 seconds to get the police to hurry up. She'd tell me the same thing every time.
Look, he's been going crazy in the chat.
The police got to the house in roughly 10 minutes. They examined the exterior of the house to look for any attempted entry points. All they found was that the latch on the front storm door was broken, like I figured, and leaned against the side of the house by my bedroom window was my dad's ladder. That man went into our storage shed outside and found my dad's ladder to use to climb up to my window. To avoid this going any further, I went to go sleep at my guy friend Adam's house. To this day, I don't know if this was just a sick prank purposely played on Halloween, or if there was about to be a horrible crime committed with the sick novelty of it being Halloween.
She did everything absolutely wrong.
Girl.
He said, so he not finna call 911, calling everyone in the book. Might as well call the government to see if he can help. Stupid. Should have been called them. What the hell? She gone now. Or he gone now. He going off in the damn check. Cause that bitch got dumb as rocks. Who the hell left her home by herself?
That part. Is she?
And why ain't nobody alertness going off or nothing? This bitch just gonna open up the curtains. You ain't even trying to peek or nothing. You ain't even trying to come to the police first and then try to even give a description. This bitch just, hey, it's me. Ah, it's a clown at the window.
Ah!
And that motherfucker at the window.
Talk about some hello.
Hello?
You know they hit you with the hello.
Nah, what's the one you did, Taddy?
How I say hello?
What's your hello?
Hello. That's what I do.
That's how her signal should, the motherfucking antenna should have went the fuck out.
Talk about some hello. You know what I mean? Them white folks. Let me stop. Okay. Next story.
That
Anonymous.
just made me mad. She should have put her name anonymous. Now we know Carla. Dumb as rock.
Carla. You upset.
Man, I'll slap the shit out of her. Excuse me, young ladies.
It was late October, Saturday, Halloween weekend. I think Halloween was on a Tuesday this year, so the big party night was the Saturday before. My friends and I were still looking for...
Hold on. You said you can't trust her by herself nowhere. Yes, in fact, can't trust her. You don't leave her alone. She need a babysitter. Let's take it back.
Her parents need to stay home.
Dad is upset.
It was late October, Saturday, Halloween weekend. I think Halloween was on a Tuesday this year, so the big party night was the Saturday before. My friends and I were still looking for last-minute plans since everything was sold out. Ideally, we wanted to find a house party. We all had pretty funny costumes too, and we wanted to get good use out of them. My friend Kate actually decided to put on her Instagram and Snapchat stories looking for parties tonight. Not something I would have ever done. I'd find that to be kind of shameless and embarrassing, but I was glad she was willing to do it. I was surprised when she texted in the group chat that someone hit her up about a party. Pretty soon after, she sent a screenshot of the details in the group chat. It had an address, start time, and a few ground rules, such as the party would only be indoors, no backyard access, and bring your own booze. It also said must bring at least one girl for every guy. The guy who sent the details to Kate was one of our guy friends around our age who mutually knew a lot of the same people we did. Apparently a number of people we knew were going to this party. The house address was one town over, super close. So between the four of us, we all went to Shauna's house since she had the open crib. We pre-gamed there for about an hour as we all finished up getting ready. We waited till our guy friends confirmed that they were going. Then we decided to head over. We called an Uber. We all had our own drinks, varying from Four Locos to White Claws to vodka shooters. The Uber driver was probably sick of us by the end of the drive. When we got to the house, we saw a bunch of cars everywhere. The house was pretty big, a very spacious front yard. We were 4 girls walking in, so surely whoever was throwing this party was gonna love us. We didn't hear any music until we got closer to the door. Then we heard the beating of the bass. I opened the door, and the first room we were in was a cross between the living room and the kitchen. The entire house was very dimly lit, only by a bunch of orange lights hung up, definitely creating a Halloween party ambiance. The place was decently crowded, but honestly, we didn't know anyone. Kate texted the guys we knew to see if they were here yet. In the meantime, some older guy came and greeted us. He asked our names, and he said he's John, Luke's dad. Apparently, Luke was the guy throwing this party. I asked who Luke is, where he goes to school, and he replied, "Oh, he's around here somewhere, you can ask him when you see him." Then he asked us if we wanted to put our drinks in the cooler. He led us into the kitchen where there were 3 big coolers of ice. Each one already had a bunch of drinks in it. So we put some of our cans in the coolers. The John guy seemed like he was 50-something years old, which would make sense if his son was the one throwing the party. But at the same time, it seemed slightly weird he'd be so welcoming and involved in such a big party in his own house. He was going around talking to everybody. Well, it seems mostly the girls. He seemed like he could have also been drunk. The 4 of us played beer pong at one of the tables, where some guys started talking to us, so we started playing them. Kate then said our guy friends were on the way, which I was happy to hear. John suddenly yelled my and Kate's names over by the counter in the kitchen. He was yelling shots. My other 2 friends, Shauna and Tracy, looked slightly offended, so I said, "Can we all have one?" And he yelled, "Yeah, sure." So we went over to the kitchen counter by him and all took a shot of tequila. I gagged because there was no lime. I was definitely starting to get drunk after this.
Why is that a detail?
It was odd how much the dad of the house was trying to hype this party up. He had this oddly welcoming yet unsettling
It's a
presence.
woman.
The unsettling part because he was much older than the generally college-age people here, and he was pushing drinks on people. Then he asked what our poison is. I wasn't going to say anything until the girls all gave their favorite drinks. John started making a bunch of mixed drinks. In the meantime, we went back to the beer pong table where the guys we were playing were still waiting. I plugged my phone into an outlet just because I was down to like 50%. Then I went back to the game. Mid-game, John came over with 2 drinks for Kate and I, and then he came back with 2 more for Shauna and Tracy. They were all in red Solo cups. He made me a vodka soda. I sipped on it during our beer pong game whenever I had a chance. I was drinking it slow because I was already drunk. After we lost to the random guys, I went to get my phone, only to realize it didn't charge at all. It was still at the same percent. The outlet wasn't working. I didn't feel comfortable leaving my phone on any other outlets, so I just refrained from killing the battery any further. Our guy friends eventually showed up, and it was soon after this point that things quickly became a blur. I mean very quickly. Like 1 second I remember talking with our friend Jeff, the next blacked out. The next thing I remember was my friends waking me up in the car outside my house. I felt woozy. My vision was blurred, my head was spinning. We were in one of our guy friends' cars. One of the guys walked me to my front door and helped me inside. Then they all left. I was alone, except for my parents asleep in their room. I felt I must have drank way too much, but I also had a woozy, weird feeling in my head that I'd never felt from drinking. I felt dizzy. I went straight to my room to bed. I checked my phone, and I had some text from a random unsaved number. I opened it, and there were a bunch of texts already. It started with me texting my name, and then they responded, John. Uh-oh. After that, he said, You look so cute. Based on the time he sent this, it was still during the party. There was a 2-hour gap from then until he texted me again saying, "Where did my favorite girls go?" I was shocked at myself that I gave that man my number. I must have been drunker than I thought. But regardless, I lowered my head onto the pillow and fell asleep instantly. The next morning, I woke up to some disturbing texts. As my head was spinning, I read these sickening texts. After I fell asleep, I got texts from John that said, "Where are you? I'm coming to your house. You left something here." Followed by, "I'm here. Can you come to the door?" Followed by, "Hello, are you awake?" He also tried calling me 3 times. This was all at like 2 a.m. I sent the screenshot to my friends, and this was when they reminded me of what happened. John was all over me as I was increasingly becoming a zombie. My friends started getting concerned, so they pulled me away and we left the party. And just as we were leaving, 2 police cars showed up outside, presumably for a noise complaint. And as we left, everyone took note of there being no furniture in the house. It was just a big empty space filled with people and beer pong tables. One of my guy friends looked up the number somehow, and he told me it was a voice over IP number, which I didn't understand, so he just said it was a fake phone number that John texted me from. He also said that with my number, he could easily find my address. I felt even more sick now. I asked if anyone ever met his alleged son, and everyone said no. We were starting to think there was no son, and when Shauna suggested he might have roofied me, it made so much sense. I'd never before felt the way I was feeling. We decided to take this to the police. We all went to the nearest police station and reported everything, including the texts. The cop at the front desk asked if this was in relation to the house party in the vacant house last night. We were at first confused by him saying vacant house, until he explained that there was a call from neighbors about a party going on in a house that had been vacant for some time. We all looked at each other with our mouths gaping. We were all brought into an office to sit down with, I guess, a detective to take down the whole story. He took the fake phone number and said they'll try to trace this back to somebody once they get a warrant. We gave the police everything we could, and we went on our way. I blocked the fake number. I honestly felt sick over this for a while. As the days went on and nothing happened, I was confident it was over. But none of us ever heard from the police. We never heard of any arrests being made or anything. To think that man went out of his way to advertise a house party in a vacant house to have access to young women, roofied me and possibly other girls, lied about having a son, all of this. This was clearly a very, very dangerous man, and the fact that we still haven't been called in to identify anybody scares me to think he's still roaming free. This was a month ago. I'll update if things change, and I'm crossing my fingers that they do.
Yeah. So that bitch was stupid too.
I don't
Her
know.
and her 3 friends that went to a random ass house party. Just
I'm a boy
them.
you never met at school.
Right.
Good
And
enough.
then she was finna get fucked up by the damn man.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to friends.
Right. Right. I guess.
I'm like, all up on you that whole night, and you didn't even know it.
And you ain't even know it. That's motherfucker, what's his face? That motherfucker song he said. What's his name?
You don't even know it?
Yeah, what's his name? Rick Ross.
Of course.
He said took dropped what do you say? I gave her
Oh,
something she ain't even know it.
oh, yeah. Some put, what he said, put a molly all in her drink.
She ain't even know it.
She, she didn't even know it.
Took her back
Took
to my
home and
crib.
took and enjoyed
She ain't
that.
even
She
know it.
didn't even know it.
That's that
Yeah.
shit. That's not good. That's not good.
That is literally, oh my god.
So now they didn't notice there was no furniture when they first walked in. No, they did. She say they pregame before they went. Okay, so them hoes was drunk already before they even left the house.
Uh, they was drinking on the way there because they had an Uber. They
Yep.
said when they first pulled up, they didn't hear no music until they got to the door.
Yeah.
That's scary. That's a thought.
And she
Yeah,
said
that's
these
You ain't even
bitches
talk.
is dumb.
ready to get messed up. Well, at least the one was ready to get fucked up. The one that's telling the
They
story.
no, the one who put a what's it called, an APB out talking about we looking for a party on Snapchat, just getting random addresses. That's the
No.
one.
Yeah.
If you're not
Mm,
invited, you not invited. How you just gonna
exactly.
self-invite yourself?
To some random ass people that you don't know. I just start my own damn party. Like, what the fuck? I'm not finna go to somebody else's
That part.
place
Fucking
that I
all
don't know to do some shit that I could do in my own fucking house. I could
That's
buy
crazy.
liquor, I could drink, I could turn the music up, I could have friends over. What in the fuck would I go? Mm-mm. This could never be me.
I get nowhere.
This could never be me. We know who this was. Yes. Okay, so what else we got today?
Hufflepuff.
Yes, we could do a Hufflepuff. We could. We could do a Hufflepuff. Shit. Cause that motherfucker, all of them was stupid. Every last one of them Halloween stories was dumb. Was people being dumb.
And this last minute bullshit of calling the actual authorities. Why are we waiting? For what? Why are we waiting?
Dumb. Dumb. Why would you walk back to somebody else's house when it's Halloween? They should have candy. Like, you want the rest of my candy? I'm out just with my kid. You got to be more
A
smarter
whole
than
baby.
a whole
And
baby.
when
That what are you doing? What are you doing? And he ain't got no candy, but
this
he out with a
child,
baby.
this child out
And
after 10 p.m., that baby need to be in the house.
right.
Right.
Sleep in the
And don't put
crib
on the
or
street.
the bed,
Exactly.
wherever. Sleep
I agree.
on the last titty milk. It need to be sleep.
I agree.
Dumb
Because
bitch.
no, for real. What are you? What are you? Mm.
You're not your excuse.
Anybody had
Your
a high
excuse.
thought? I said
Buddy, don't
anybody
do
have a
that,
high
buddy.
thought?
You better stop that, buddy.
You
Stop it.
dumb.
I am in rare form. In rare form, you better
I
stop.
thought, I'm high. I can't even think.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Same.
I'm gonna be like them people in those videos. My decision is I can't think. So
I don't like this. Thank
Oh,
me.
okay. So, you know, like, what came first, chicken or the egg? It's like the same concept with the turkeys. What came first, the egg or the turkey?
Right. So what came first? That's the
All
question.
these birds.
What
What
came
came first,
first?
the egg or the bird? The bird or the egg?
like
Is
a
it
bird
that?
would,
But how did
like
so? And
I'm
I
thinking
feel
like in my head I'm thinking like a cat, like kind of concept was like the baby's out or the baby's getting born inside of the womb and shit,
Or
you know,
or is it
and
a
the egg is
or
a little shell. Of the womb.
or is it
That's
a
what
hybrid, man made? Someone made them.
I'm. I mean, chicken.
Cause you know
Okay.
they've been doing that before they've been doing that.
Hmm.
this is
If you know,
why
you know.
I don't. This is really deep because I will go into everything with this fucking question because it's really how and if you say the bird, how did the bird get here?
Mm.
What formed it? How did it
That's what
form?
I'm saying.
Like is it like with a baby? Does it
Right.
just over time
Right.
form
Is
or
it the baby? It. But then that would be the egg, right? So, in my
right, right.
mind, in my brain, I'm finna use Kennedy shit. In my brain, I'm thinking it was a baby first of everything.
Hmm.
In my brain, that's what I want to believe. Now, if that's what,
Like uh how the tadpoles they start as little organism first and then it's like
yes,
just a little small little
exactly,
organism and then just
Yeah.
whatever the environment
exactly,
just shake them back to that. I can see that.
exactly.
Put the mindset of
That's what
tadpoles, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
Because they do form little organism, then they eventually just turn into a little minnow, whatever. And they just start to
because that's really what do you believe in, right? That we was just plopped here, or it was an evolution of
uh,
sorts.
I was Jonah
That's the
Ark in my
question,
former
right?
life.
Yeah, Jonah
Oh
Ark.
my goodness.
Jonah Ark strength.
My bad, I didn't cross that over. Bunny started it. I didn't brought that shit over here. My bad.
Mm-mm. No,
That's the wrong street. That's the wrong street.
you're you. You can't help it.
Because I was Jonah Ark in my former life, so I don't know what came first, the egg or the bird, bird or the egg.
That's
Okay,
a
that's
whole
it.
thing. Yeah, okay. That's so deep. So I found this list. The 15 scariest movies of all time ranked. It's on Looper.com. This is not our opinion or list. This is someone else's, and we're gonna see how close or if we agree, I guess, with the scariest movies of all time. And I think they're going like, yeah, like down, like at the 15 is not the scariest, and then they're gonna go to one,
Oh,
which I
countdown.
feel
Yeah.
that's what I think it is.
It's the final countdown.
So, yeah, first one they got is Smile,
Garbage.
Yeah.
and so I
Oh man,
again,
I wasted my money.
okay, I didn't waste my money because I think I seen this after the fact in my home, but
Uh,
it's not scary to me. It's more gory because of what they do.
uh,
Like for anybody, I don't want to spoiler alert or whatever the fuck, but for whoever watches it, it's like the things that they doing once they see the person is more gory to me than it is. Oh my god, I'm scared. You know,
I, I saw this at the movies and fell asleep.
boring. Okay, boring. That screams boring to me.
I'm with you on like the scenes where you're like saying, yeah, they gave like, oh my god, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
But then like immediately afterwards, I see this goddamn Snapchat filter of a face. I'm like, all right, now I'm done.
And that's the
Okay.
number one or number two, because I remember. Yeah, but see, the thing is I can never. I don't like things happening to the body, or you know what I'm saying. So that always is intense for me to watch. So when we was watching Saw, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? It's like every part of me is hurting, and I'm over here like
I,
rotating
I,
and like I
I
don't even
appreciate you
want to see.
watching.
I
I
wanted to
appreciate
see
you
it though.
watching with me.
I no.
I
I'm
appreciate
glad that
you.
I could watch it with somebody because I wouldn't watch it. Clearly, this been out for these many years, and I only seen the first three and was like, "Oh, this is what this is about." I can't do it.
Same, same,
Yeah,
same.
it hurts me. It makes me feel the pain like I'm having it, so I have to look away. And most times I'm looking away with in stuff like this. But it's not, again, not scary to me. Y'all think Smile was scary? No.
Nope.
I fell asleep. I don't know.
Yes, you don't know. So you never seen it. So we have to watch it.
I man, yeah, because I don't even remember.
You don't remember. And they have a 1 and a 2. So I will be looking away. It's not scary. It's more gory. Okay. We can watch it though since you never, I mean, well, since you fell asleep at the movies. Oh, It Follows. I remember I seen this, but I can never remember what
No,
it's about.
I don't remember. I don't remember what it's about.
Yeah, Bunny.
I just I don't spoil on it. Yes, I do. I just can't remember how it started. That's it.
Next, next.
I
They
know it
say
was
it's,
they had
excuse
like
me.
jump, but that's about it.
Yeah, I can't remember. So I guess if it doesn't, it's not memorable. Maybe I don't think. You know,
Mhm.
I've seen it. I just can't remember.
Mhm.
Okay, they got Jaws on here again.
Billy.
Not scary,
It,
gore.
I don't know. This I wouldn't say it's too gory.
It's
Maybe
not too gory, no.
maybe jump pack. It make you
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and it's loud and
yeah.
it makes you jump. Maybe action pack.
Okay.
Yeah, more
So
thriller
what's the
than anything.
Well, like
jump
thrill action
scare?
pack.
Jump scare? Is that
Yeah, there it go. There it
jump
go. Jump
scare?
scare.
Okay,
Jump
yeah,
scare. I give it that. You just don't expect it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Jaws in a long time,
Me
but I
either.
know it makes you, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? And next thing
Yeah,
you
Thank you.
know, they gobbled up, and it's just blood in the water.
yeah. I think we're gonna have to go and do like a list of uh, I was gonna say scary, but classics. That's what I was gonna say. Classic movies,
Oh,
not necessarily scary, but
So the classics are good.
yeah, because this I would put in a classic. You know what I'm saying? Scary, not so
hmm
much. I don't think I was scared watching it. Like you said, I did do
Um,
like jumps and shit, but that's because it's a big ass shark trying to eat people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Just a movie that it gave everybody that fear.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the water because you don't know what the fuck is in there. I
so that's
I'm more
not,
afraid of
yeah,
the
not
stuff you can't
scary, but
see, the
jump scare,
microscopic
Thank you.
shit.
jump scare. So
All right, so then 12 is Lake Mungo. I never seen this, so I can't even speak on this.
I don't know what
Never
that
heard
is.
of it.
Yeah, okay, we're
Uh,
gonna scroll back. Hellraiser again,
Eh,
not
uh,
scary,
not scary.
just gory,
Um,
yeah, just hella gory.
hella gory.
Psychological,
I
kind of,
mean, y- okay, yeah, I
maybe,
can
Yeah,
give you,
maybe
yeah, definitely
psychological,
psychological, but nowhere.
scientific.
It's
because
not horror. I don't think.
Ah,
Yeah. All right. 10. The Descent. Now, bitch. Yes. I
oh,
fucking love this fucking movie.
I love
Y'all know I love this movie. I
this
think we
movie
all
if it's
love this
on.
movie.
Watch that movie.
We're watching this
fire.
on the
It,
It should be
Discord
better. It's
one
it's
of
a
personal.
these
fucked up
days.
It should not
natural
be a
movie. It is a
Yeah.
fucked up
it should not be
natural
a
movie.
And I feel like
it should
very, very, very relatable. I feel like we don't know what the fuck is down in them caves. We
mm-hmm.
don't fucking know. I mean, there's some people that go down there and be exploring them bitches, but let's say we don't know.
That's like House of Ashes.
Yes, it is exactly like House of Ashes. You go deep enough,
Yeah.
you might not come to fuck back, bitch.
Take me out. I no.
You might not make it.
Mm-mm.
And
What
and
Tansy
and my
say? Ornaments, cave ornaments,
I don't know
a
why
landmark.
anybody would ever
Landmark.
want to do that. I'm so scared on one. I'm so scared in basements. Let's say that. I'm scared in basements. Okay, that's as low as I'm going, and you want to dig below that, chisel, and go into some shit.
Oh,
She went to a cave that haven't even been explored. They were supposed
you're
to go
right.
to a cave they knew
This
or
one,
it's been traveled. She took them on what was it, June? She said, fuck it, we going left, bitch.
you talking
Everybody
about the
fucked up.
descent? Are you talking about the descent?
Yeah, they were supposed to go to a whole nother cave and she gave them a whole.
This is what we definitely need to watch this because we started out watching the cave motherfuckers go wrong, and I really feel like we need to watch this on stream or on
You know what?
something.
I know we was talking about the movies, the second one being better than the original. I'll say the second one was good too.
This one I
I'll
don't
give it a.
remember seeing it.
I'll give it a. I'll give it this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
You
don't
did
remember.
good with.
Like even
Okay, we'll have to rewatch it
we
then. But
gotta
I'll
watch.
give it this.
Let's
I'll
do
give it
that.
this.
I agree.
Second one
You can
too.
watch either or and still be satisfied.
All right. Let's. I want to plan to do that. At least record it or have it on the stream
Hmm.
where we can have it, our reactions all together, watching it like this. Because that's, I
Okay.
just want to be able to do at least one because of how we started overstimulated. I could break it down and
Yeah.
make some clips off of
Cave
that.
movie.
But
Yes,
yes,
man.
But we all dressed like cavemen. Or just like people in the cave. Like we
with
just like
scuba
that for the
scuba gear and shit, with
yeah,
head
the harness
flashlights.
everything. Yeah,
Yeah, got my headlamp. I do got my headlamp
I got
now.
a
I got
headlamp
the
too.
phone called Pops. I got to use it today this
There you
morning.
go. There we go. That's what we're gonna do. There you
Yeah.
go. All right. So period. We'll plan that. But that yeah, the descent. This is really good. I feel like this should be higher on the list than 10, especially with all
I
these.
agree.
I mean, those was stupid, but I'm gonna say all of them were stupid. But this is a good one on the list. I like this being
At
scary
least
because it
top three.
wasn't just gory. It was actually scary. You don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. Oh my god, this situation is. Oh, could you imagine? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's going through my head. Is could you fucking imagine
And the
being
scandal.
in the that too,
And the scandal.
being in
Of
the situation,
all places.
Being
Scandal.
right?
in the scandal.
And then like there's some shit going on.
Right. That's what it is though.
All
Oh
right.
shoot.
Okay,
That's
so
what it is.
next is The Haunting. I don't think I ever seen this.
Oh, that's old.
Old as
I
hell. It's
don't.
black and white.
Well that's I seen the other one. I haven't seen the G one. I didn't even know there was an
I don't
original
even
one.
know. I didn't see that. Or The Thing. I'm trying to remember what that
The thing
is.
was good. It's like I don't want
Oh,
to say
I
all
seen
too
it. I
much.
seen it. I think I seen it too. I think is there a remake for that too though? Because I feel like I seen the remake.
Yeah, they did. They did like
Okay.
a 2017,
The
2018 one, I
Ring.
think.
Okay, not gonna lie. The very first time I watched The Ring when I was younger, I was scared as fuck at this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it made you because even house phones were still a thing. So it
Mm-hmm.
made you even when you hear the house phone, you just do I answer it, even though you can see the caller
Yeah.
ID, but it still
And the
made you like,
tapes that it
yeah,
was
we still
scary
had
putting them
VHS.
bitches in the
And then, you know, at the end of the
Oh,
credits, you didn't
yeah,
want to see that. We still
Right.
had static
that,
TVs.
that,
We
Right.
still
they
had
hear
static
static.
TVs, that
And my
electric
fear was
TV.
that they made us watch the damn video by creating
We
Yeah,
this
still
all
watched it. We watched
right.
that video about five
five,
times
six
within the
times.
movie.
Thank you. Thank you. So I know I'm cursed. I'm cursed. I'm
We
cursed.
just watched it recently. We just watched
We
it
did.
recently
We
too.
did.
And
But
then
see,
So
that
we
time
that
I'm
reference,
we
not so
cursed
scared.
life.
The second time I was like, whatever. When we was watching it, it's just kind of like whatever. now. And we
We
played
we is cursed for
DBD.
life.
No, for real. I was thinking the
We
same
cursed for
thing.
life.
We were cursed for
And
life.
then get Dead by Daylight. It
But
make you
yeah,
want to play Dead by
it's
Daylight.
right. So I wasn't really afraid the second time watching again years later. But the first time,
Yeah.
yes, I was fucking frightened to death. For yes, this is a
Well,
scary one.
yeah. And
I
then
agree.
Scary Movie didn't make it no better.
No, they.
'Cause then
Right. You can make fun all you want to. That bitch is still scary. You should come through the TV on your ass. She come through the
you-
TV on your. The TV sneaky.
So that lets you know the movie is a classic, is legendary if
I
it didn't hit
believe.
it on the spinoff.
I
To where
believe.
you can be scared and not scared at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you can say a scary scene and then you'd be like, Sydney, see, this bitch is getting water on the floor. The next thing you know,
Because they
it's
made fun
laughter.
of it. Yeah. Yeah. That's probably why, again, yeah. You like, it's not scary now that we're older. And we have references.
The Wayne brothers that set it off for us.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, before that shit, definitely. I agree. We got, oh yes, the Blair Witch Project. I feel
Yeah,
like
that was good.
it
That
was
was
really
really
good,
good.
and then but people, I feel like it had a whole lot of haters, and then it was some shit that they made fun of it with the lady of the snot. Am I like
A scary
imagining?
movie once
Was
again.
that a
Scary
scary movie?
movie once
Okay,
again.
okay, because
Because
that ruined it as well.
the news
But the
reporter
bitch
was
in the
hiding in the
corner,
bushes.
the bitch in the
But
corner. That's what fucking
and
scared me.
what was good though back then, we still had those static TV, so it looked grainy. We didn't have HD, so it looked like you just didn't know what the hell was going on or what to find what you was looking for.
Right.
You you just hear
No, it was very intense of a
what's
movie.
Yeah, this was the start of
that?
like a found footage genre. It's
Yes,
like right
that's
after that
very
we got what
much.
paranormal
Mm-hmm.
And
activity
see,
and
it's
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and what's good about it, it's not gory or nothing, but it's a psychological thriller. You just don't
Yeah,
know what's going
that's
on.
the
You
ones
you
I
don't
love.
know. You don't. You just all you know they're looking for the Blair Witch Project, and you don't know what the hell it is other than sticks and symbols all everywhere.
Right, it's eerie. Like, what is that? Why would that be all the way out here in the middle of the woods? Like, who's making these and hanging it up?
But then that's where it ties back to earlier because remember the building just showed up randomly when they was in the
Mm-hmm.
woods.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that island, it probably just shows up randomly when it needs
Look,
to show up.
you know, and some shit that,
You're the project now,
yeah.
bitch. You're the project.
That's one that I don't think I've watched again since I've watched it the first time, and I need to watch it again because I'm not as scary as I was. I could watch. I'm still scary. I'm not as scary as I was though. So I think and that was one of the ones where I watched it and I said never again will I ever put that on TV. So we gotta watch that too.
I
We
can't
got,
remember it. This thing.
that's
I
what,
just
yeah,
know it's
yeah.
not
I
like
the only part I remember is the bitch in the corner because that's what had me frightened and shaking and having
I remember it.
nightmares. Her running through
I
the
remember
forest, the lady, but it was a whole bunch of them. They came as a group, right? They did like we was doing a
it was three
documentary,
of them.
right? Okay, let's move on because we finna watch that too. Gonna get a list going. All right, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre again. Not scary, gory.
The original was the best one, not the remake. The original, the 70s, 80s version to me.
yeah, because that one used to scare the shit out of me. The fact that it's an actual real place. Like it,
Like
that's so cool.
Yeah,
oh boy, oh boy in a wheelchair,
I
like you
guess you're
just knew
right.
it was gonna be some shit. Like you just knew
Oh,
you had the one handicap. Like you just knew
the
it
one
was
It did make me
gonna
think that it did make me not want to go on road trips. So I think yeah, it made me not want to go right
Mhm.
through any fucking thing on that because you never know what you pull up on. They was just
Lord,
randomly
that was
driving through on a road trip, and and got to this motherfucking place where they eat people. Like that's
Hey,
the
he's
whole that's the whole premise of the story. Like you know what I'm saying? They was just minding their motherfucking business till they minded their motherfucking business in the wrong damn town.
It was just that movie was nothing but cannibalism and inbreds.
And
yeah,
gore.
and hidden pit.
I think it was a little bit of the psychological though, because like I said, I didn't want to go on no road trip, and the fact that that actually was a place. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. I'm not finna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that happened. I don't want to go there. I don't want to experience that. That could be relatable. You know what I'm saying? Like that part of it was scary, but the actual movie itself is
Funny.
not scary to
It's
me. It's
funny.
gory
It's
to me.
funny.
And
It's
Pat
funny.
says it's hilarious.
I'm terrible, but it's funny.
I can't watch it. I'm turning my head because I'm like, oh my god, you know. That's just me though. But that's just because I don't like that shit. Like, you're not really scary though. You're just showing me a murder,
It was
Murder.
murder.
murder. Rosemary's Baby. I can't
Oh, that's
remember
a
this,
good one.
and I know that
It,
it's
it,
good, but I can't
it's
remember.
it's not gory at all. It's more just
But
psychological.
I don't like shit with babies.
Shit, the baby don't even fucking exist. That shit is a whole
The baby
psychological.
don't even fucking exist. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert,
Well,
if you
thanks.
ain't never
Now,
seen
now I
this
really
shit, the
got why
baby
you
is
why you
not really
talking
there.
about baby.
Look, you said Rosemary's Baby. I don't remember. I feel like I've seen it, but I don't remember it. So it's one of those. It's just like Saw. I can tell
It
you
is.
I
It's
seen
an
that shit, but
old
can't
movie.
remember
It's
it.
an old movie. Old great grandma and grandma and them put it on.
Yeah. Okay.
My bad.
Three, The Conjuring. I agree. I was scared. It's not ever gory to me. It's always psychologically in my head, fucking
Jump
me up.
scary.
It is jump
Jump scare.
scary. That
Jump
gets you
scare.
all the time. And anything paranormal with me, I'm always like, you know,
Paranormal's good. I like it.
paranormal is always gonna get me like scared. So I agree with The Conjuring being high on the list. It should be.
The other movies are good as well too. I'll give it that. The other movies
Yes.
are good.
Yeah, they didn't stray away from the quality of the movie as they went on. I agree. Hereditary. I don't think I've seen this.
Oh, I love the director.
It was,
It's more
yeah.
cult psychological. It's cult film.
Oh,
Very
Cole.
cult.
Okay.
Cult. Be this right here.
It,
And
I,
the
I only support because I like the director from back in the day. That's the only reason why. But definitely don't agree with the fuck going on.
the
But it's just
which
cult
you just
psychological
said
film.
that the director this was their debut too. Just thought I
Well,
was
he had short films on
say
YouTube before he hit main screen. He was a short film.
they
That's how
had
I got
the
into him.
oh okay Ari Aster.
Yeah, yeah. It has a little jump scares, cult film, psychological. You have to be into the cult and understand what's going on.
Okay, I'll have to take
Initiation.
a look at it because I don't think I've ever seen it. Bunny,
Yeah. All his movies are like that.
Bunny.
mm-hmm.
Hey, you good? Hello, hello.
Something
Have you
happened.
seen? Yeah, I was trying to bring you back to us. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I'm literally playing the movie in my head. I
Oh,
remember
okay.
the name of it. I'm like, oh shit.
Ooh, girl. Okay, and the last one
Yeah,
they
this
got
movie
is
tripped me
The
out.
Exorcist.
It tripped.
This one? Oh, what? Hereditary tripped you out?
Yeah. And
I
then they got to
believe
me
it.
for like a hot second. Like,
I believe it. All
mm-mm,
his films is like
mm-mm.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's that kind of. I the ex. Mm,
that is great.
they should have put
The
in
Exorcist,
Over
I
Poltergeist.
there
guess.
loaded. They should have put what?
In Poltergeist.
Yeah, this is just Looper.com's opinion. You know, I would say to y'all, what we okay. So, I would say my favorite scary movie was Insidious, but then I would follow it up with The Conjuring is definitely on that list. Um, what else? We it was something else on here that I think would be on my list too. The Blair Witch Project
I would
and
say
The
number
Ring.
10.
Yeah, the 10.
Yeah.
Oops. Wait, 10. Oh yeah, the Descent. Yes, I will put that on my list as well. But this was
If
a
that's
okay list. Yeah, go ahead.
the descent, as below as above, that was a good one. I would
Mm-hmm.
put that in that category too. That's dealing with caves and tombs. We could do that one
I want to
too.
do all of that. If we
That's a
need to
Mm.
do a
psychological
list, let me
thriller.
write that down so we can so I
That's
don't
a
forget.
psychological thriller there. Just got to keep up.
Yes, because I really want to watch the cave movies. I like that. I like the going in there, see how stupid people do shit. So we gotta get a list of cave movies that we could like binge watch if y'all don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I'm writing it down. Okay.
You said over there loaded. In the
The
descent, I
Descent.
couldn't watch too bloody.
It's too bloody. It
Sound like
is.
Bunny. Just take me out.
It is. But I liked it, and I
All
don't
up in
really
their
like
mouth, boy. Oh, kill
gore
me.
like that. But I was scared too. You know, it was just. It wasn't just gory. It was also playing with your mind too. The Descent.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Survival
my
of the
fuck.
fittest.
Yes. It had action in it too. All right. And then, oh, before we get to that though, there was a talking point that I wanted to talk about. Ew. What makes a scary movie scary? What y'all think makes a scary movie scary?
I feel like definitely timing. Nowadays, it's kind of hard time like jump scares because
It's
we are
predictable.
like hard will expect it. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of hard to do it if you don't know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, you can kind of finesse it a little bit, but then again, you're still gonna figure it out because of the type of movie people put out, like Bloomhouse, Jordan Peele's movie company or whatever. You kind of tell how they're all made.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it has to
And
be a good scary movie. Has to have like a good jump scare and knowing how to time it.
Yeah.
that's what I was
In
going
my
for the
opinion.
jump scare. I
I
love a good jump scare because it takes a lot for me to get scared and jump.
yeah.
So if you can make me do that, you're doing something good. I can figure out the
Mm-hmm.
rest of the movie.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I think I
This
needed
the
to
jump scare.
be the story as well. What like so like you said, timing with the story because so if they have the ability to draw me in with what's going on and let me forget about they finna scare me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know you watching a scary movie and you're waiting for them to scare you. You know what I'm saying? You're waiting for the something to happen. Something's finna happen. Well, come on, let's
Like
get to
you
it.
leaning closer. It makes you lean closer
If
and
you
closer. But
have
what's
right,
next?
if
What's
you
going
have
on? And then
the
next thing you know,
ability to get
boom!
me right to lean in and then catch me like that, I love that type of story. That's gonna always take me because I'm up here with it already. So I guess psychological is gonna be something for me. I need it to be in my head, like make me forget what the fuck was we do. Oh wait, is this more? What is this? Sorry, that's something else. But you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
The psychological part of it, I need to be able to be into it and pulled out of it at the same time. Because I know some shit is finna happen. Can you make me forget that it's finna happen? Basically, like what y'all saying.
Mm-hmm.
The timing of it, you know?
Nowadays, everything is starting to be the same. I'm like, that's why I'm like, so annoying. That Sinister is literally the only movie that literally made me jump out of my skin when that movie came out. I'm like, yes, a
Sinister,
scary movie. And then,
yes. Okay. You said
with
Sinister?
that,
You said,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
still my top favorite movie that only scared me out of my skin of this type of
yeah,
genre or generation of
yeah.
movies.
So, but that, would you consider that being paranormal? Because he was dead. He's dead,
Yeah,
right? So, I feel like
yes,
also
all that.
to scare me, it needs to be paranormal. Because if it's just a man doing some shit, I'm not gonna be, I'm just not gonna be scared. And 9 times out of 10, he's not gonna be doing anything scary. He's just gonna be murdering you. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's just a
Yeah,
man, a slasher film is usually just somebody going in and murdering you in some type of crazy way. So I don't know. It's more
yeah, that's
core.
crazy to say that too, because that means everything that was before. Hold on, everything that was before what we have now, which is like the paranormal genre, I'm going to consider because I feel like every movie we had seen is like paranormal.
Mm-hmm.
Um, all that before that was just literally a dude in a mask with a weapon,
But then
or
he was
a
dead
woman
too,
in a
though,
mask.
right? So like if you're talking about Jason,
Huh?
he was dead too, though,
Yeah,
right? Technically,
yeah,
he
but still, I feel like
That
yeah,
nigga
technically,
demonic.
right possessed. Well, he's dead.
yeah,
But okay, so the first one, what? The first one, it was his mom. She wasn't dead, right? And then everything after
Yeah.
that
she was.
was this. It was him, but he's dead. So that's
Yeah,
paranormal as well.
that is true. I don't know. I just got used to seeing him. It's just a man,
Yeah,
dead
yeah.
or not. It's just a
But
dude.
okay, but Michael Myers is he dead as well?
They keep saying he's dead, but then will they keep reviving him back or some shit? No, that's Jason.
Both of them got 20
Michael keeps getting
movies.
locked up.
They do.
Yeah.
He said the
How many
storyline
times
makes
they
a
try?
scary movie 1000%. If you can't scare me but have me stuck on the movie, it's not good.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, I got it. I got it.
Well,
Give me something. Give me some time.
so I don't think and nowadays I think that they just do gory. So that's the only thing that they could do is like
Yeah.
paranormal to scare. It's some shit that's can't is not really possible happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
a nigga in the
Honestly, I feel
street,
like we're gonna be stuck in that.
it's just a regular ass man. What you mean? We all running from this regular ass man. But I guess that's like the Saw series now. And let's get into the Saw series now. I don't think the Saw series is scary. I feel like it is gory. I feel like
The
okay,
psychological
psychological
riddle.
a little bit because if I can relate to oh my god if I'm just walking down the street one day and I happen to go to a building that I never been into, and then all of a sudden I'm trapped in it. What would you do? This or this? And the nigga is talking to me. Yes, now okay, I'm like scared because, but then they take it away when they do so much gore shit. I can't look at the motherfucking screen anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like that is what throws me off.
Yeah. But and then it gives you that lean in too. Cause it
Yeah.
switches scenes. It gives you that lean in and then to make you kind of go back because it take you to another scene. What makes you lean in too, and then some other shit happen to make you go back. And then you kind of leaned in again. Then you kind of just sitting there, just oh shit, and then you hear your bones cracking, and then and then
So do you think that Saw is scary
Hell no.
or gory?
I can't watch them anymore.
I don't know.
It's just
It
more
just make you
gory.
jump.
Intense. I think that it's really intense with the
Yeah,
gore.
because you just feel it. You feel everything. And the
Yeah.
movie's cold.
Yeah,
The whole
I
movie
agree with
looks
that. Make me.
cold.
Hmm.
So it makes you feel like just hearing the cracking and it looks cold already. Like, oh my God, it's gonna hurt forever. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Oh, when
Whatever
that
they
baby
go through, that
felt
shit
that
is
pit.
gonna hurt forever.
Yeah.
When that bitch felt that goddamn needle pit, I then lost my damn mind.
Ooh.
I was like,
The
oh,
amount of screaming that happens in those movies is just, oh my god. You over here trying to watch the shit. You can't even,
I
but to
know
hear it happening, the crunching and the oh,
I
ah,
know
ah.
they kept hot tea on the set. They kept hot tea on the set.
Yes, they had to. All that hot land.
Hot tea and Vicks just
Mind you,
automatically on the set.
we got 8, 9, and 10 and 11.
dang,
I think there's an 11.
no spiral.
Hell no, I'm not watching Spiral.
What about
Hell no.
Slaw?
I don't even think that has anything to do with Saw, but we can watch it. I'm
What?
down.
Is that a parody?
Girl, it was on the
That's what it
list when
sounds
it
like.
said, I don't know what
That's
it
what it
is
sounds
about.
like.
I did not dig further. I did
It's
not dig any further.
S-L-A-W. S-L-A-W, Slaw.
It did, but it
Coleslaw.
looked like
A
Saw. It
coleslaw?
looked like the writing of Saw, but it said Slaw. That's what I
It's
thought it was.
coleslaw.
Remember,
It's
you was there.
coleslaw.
I was like, oh no, that don't even say Saw. That says Slaw with an L.
That's